Good stuff here on Girl Talk.
That's right, I have a line.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's okay. I'm like, lift and separate.
Bring me spot.
Much better than this, right?
This just in.
Literally doing like the robot. It was like,
Comical toys.
hi and welcome on into Girl Talk. We have a fabulous show for you today, filming today at the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon. Later in the show, we're going to do a big makeover reveal and we cannot wait. Speaking of makeovers, if you want to make over your business or just feel empowered, you're going to want to go to Women's Entrepreneurship Day, Wisconsin. And I have got Laura Gallagher from the Creative Company here to tell us all about it. Laura, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I cannot wait to share with viewers a little bit more as things continue to unravel, things are announced, the excitement is building, it's coming soon. First, set the stage about what WED Wisconsin is.
So Women's Entrepreneurship Day is a conference for women in at any stage or any age in their business life. It's a leadership summit in celebration of women entrepreneurs that empowers and supports all women in business and in technology.
So good.
It is absolutely outstanding. We went last year, was the first year that this conference was here in Wisconsin. This has been in New York for many years. And empowering is like that, I can't even find words to describe it, but that's one that comes to mind.
Life-changing.
Yeah,
I would
really
say it would
is.
be life-changing, especially because there's topics that, you know, for me as the president of the chamber, I see women struggle all the time with entrepreneurship issues, funding. Tell us what else is going on at the conference and how it's going to be impacting.
Well, whether you're, like I said, wherever you're at with in your business life or your career, you're going to learn from some of the leading ladies in Wisconsin. For example, Mary Burke will be doing a keynote address on being agile, making mistakes, learning from them, being prepared that that's just part of the process. That's actually how you move your ideas forward. So she's got a fantastic lunch keynote plan for everyone. And she was the first woman to run for governor. We have the first woman to graduate in transportation engineering from the MIT of China, Dr. Connie Lee, whose company is here in Madison and in Chicago. She helps people go from here to there. And she's going to be part of the funding panel because she's already gone through a merger and acquisition to grow her company, as well as a Series A funding. And we have someone talking about intellectual property. We have someone talking about neuroscience, leading yourself and others. We have, let me think, Alice Little, best-selling author, is going to talk about just being brave and moving your ideas forward, daring to begin. Just start somewhere.
And one of the things that I noticed recently too, that you have recently announced, because I think a lot of business owners don't think about this, so I'm very excited about this speaker, is the idea of obtaining capital to grow. And I think particularly women don't necessarily think about that, or maybe even acquiring a similar business to grow. And you have a speaker that is touching on that I'm so excited about. And just that topic in general is so important for women out there.
Yes, Jessie, you're absolutely right. So apparently when women go to the SBA to get funding for their business, they'll ask for a third as much capital as what a man will. That means that, you know, a gentleman's business might make $1 million a year and ours might make $250,000 a year. That's a big difference. Or, you know, you can multiply that in terms of scale. I think, you know, over the last few years, I went back to school. I've learned so much about scale, about the importance of having access to capital, and just surrounding yourself with smart women and men who can help you make those connections to grow. We were never meant to do this all on our own, and 90% of women-owned businesses are solopreneur businesses. We just create these giant jobs for ourselves. We can do much, much better, and that's why I built this conference. It's because when women, and the other reason actually, is that when women start and grow companies, they take that money and they pour that back into their communities and into their families. So all are welcome at the conference. We hope that we will probably sell out fairly soon. We're at 70% right now, so if you want to get a ticket, now's the time to get a ticket. There are scholarships available and a few volunteer roles as well.
One of the things that I want you to do right now, if you're watching, whether you're going or you haven't decided if you're going or not yet, is like WED Wisconsin on Facebook, because you're always posting the updates and the announcements of speakers. It's really interesting content. And go to the website because there's great information. I was talking with one of your sponsors yesterday about the event, and I meant this. She hadn't gone last year, and I had, so I was trying to explain it to her. It's all day, but it moves so fast because it is so fun and so empowering and so wonderful. So WED Wisconsin is going to be on November 19th. Get your tickets now. Thank you so much, Laura, for joining us.
Jessa, thank you.
Excited about
We'll
it.
be back with more Girl Talk coming up after the break. Stick with us.